guys, today I'll be sharing with you my June favorites, and I have so many amazing products and so many awesome things that I was loving all last month that I would like to share with you today. So I'm going to begin with probably one of my most favorite, and it is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette, and I was kind of hesitant on picking this up at first, but after trying it, I fell in love. Not to mention that the shadows smell like cocoa. This is what the palette looks like when you open it. It is very, very neutral, other than a couple of shades, but most of the shades are browns. But these are so buttery and they're just so pigmented. There's like a champagne color, there's a matte brown color, and these swatch so beautifully on the skin. I am just in love with this. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I cannot put this palette down, and if you guys are looking for a good neutrals palette to try, I highly, highly suggest this one. I will do some tutorials coming up using this if you guys would like to see that. Just let me know, of course, and I will be sure to do those. Continuing on with eye products, I have three other things to mention. The first one being a MAC paint pot that I showed in my last makeup haul, and I got this because I have absolutely loved paint pots for the longest time. This one is in the color Painterly, which it's basically just a sort of neutral beige color, and these are really creamy, and that's what it looks like right there. So it's just a really nice neutral base, and I've just been loving this because there's no shimmer in it. It neutralizes all of the veins on my eyes and just gives me like a really nice base to use those shadows with, and just the combination of those two together has just been so amazing. The next thing I'm going to talk about is an eyeliner, and this has become a staple in my collection. I don't know how I ever did my makeup without it. This is the Kat Von D ink liner in the color Trooper. There was another eyeliner like this that came out before. I think this is the waterproof version, which I absolutely love. I just feel like it's really long wearing, it doesn't smudge, and it's just really easy to apply. This just has a felt tip liner that's pretty precise, so it makes drawing your winged liner really easy. And this is also what I'm wearing on my top lash line today. And yeah, just been loving this. The last product for your eyes is a mascara. Oh my gosh, hands down, favorite mascara from a drugstore ever. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Miss Manga mascara, and first of all, the packaging is adorable, but this makes your lashes look so long, so voluminous, and I just fell in love with this the first time I put this on my eyes. This is actually my second tube of this, and I've just been searching for a mascara like this for so long, and I will continuously repurchase this because this is hands down my favorite mascara I've ever tried. This is definitely comparable to the Benefit They're Real mascara. I consider them both sort of in the same category, as in volumizing and lengthening your lashes. Next, I have two new foundations to show you, and this is crazy for me because I use the CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation for months, probably almost a year, and recently I've just felt like venturing out and trying new stuff, and I fell in love with both of the ones that I tried. So I'm going to start with the one I bought first. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Foundation, and I am in the color 01 Bare Porcelain. This is the lightest color in the range, and I think there's 20 shades, I believe. And I'm in the lightest shade. I just really love this. This is a perfect foundation for summer because it makes your skin look dewy, and it gives you a really nice coverage, but it's not a heavy coverage. It's sort of just like an evening out your skin tone type of deal. I would say this is light to medium coverage, and you can just build it as you apply more. And this does have SPF 20 in it, so this is perfect for the summer. And then the next foundation that I have that I discovered this past month is the L'Oreal True Match, and I'm in the color C1, which is Alabaster, and this foundation is amazing. It is what I'm wearing on my face today. I already have purchased a second bottle because this one's almost out. This just makes your skin look so flawless. It gives you a very, very nice coverage. You can definitely build it up. I would say this is a medium coverage foundation, This does a great job at just blending out and just making your skin look so flawless. I don't know why it's taken me so long to try this foundation, but I am in love. Next, I'm going to move on to face products, and I kind of have a lot of face products just because I was kind of experimenting with different things, and I ended up purchasing new things this month, and I just fell in love with everything. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is something that I used more so toward the beginning of June and not so much toward the end, but I was loving it, and I use it every single day. This is actually really weird for me because this is a cream bronzer from MAC, and this is from the Surf Baby Surf collection, and this is in the color Tan-Tint, and this says it's a Skin Sheen bronzer stick. So if you guys know anything about MAC, this collection came out I think 2 summers ago, and I obviously purchased this when it came out, and I honestly didn't know how to use it when I first got it because it's a really deep brown. It is a matte brown. It doesn't have any shimmer in it. But when I first got it, I would just apply this straight to my face and then try and blend it out. And if you guys have ever tried that, it does not work whatsoever. So I considered throwing it away, but because it's a really expensive product, I decided to hold on to it, and I'm glad I did because I finally figured out how to use this product and make it look really natural and beautiful. And I basically wore this as my bronzer and my contour for the first half of June and absolutely loved it. So if you guys would like to see a video on how I contour using a cream bronzer or any cream products, just let me know in the comments and I can do that, because when I first bought this, I had no idea how to use it. So if you guys don't know how to use this either, just let me know and I can show you guys. Moving right along, the next 2 products are blushes, and these are both from Benefit. I am in love with their boxed blushes and just their box powders in general. So the first one I have is definitely a summer favorite. I bought this a year ago, I believe, and this is basically just my spring and summer go-to blush. This is Coralisa from Benefit, and this is just a really beautiful coral blush. And these blushes smell amazing too. Not like that matters, but it does. But this is just a really pretty coral blush, and it does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's not really noticeable. It just kind of gives you a beautiful sheen on your cheeks. And this is the blush that I have on my cheeks today, if you guys were wondering. And then I was mostly wearing that for this last month, but I also reached for this one too and fell in love with it. And this is Hervana from Benefit. This is just a really beautiful blush because it has 4 different colors in it. It has a magenta color, it has sort of a peach, it has a kind of more neutral sort of nude color, and then it also has kind of a terracotta color in it. And these colors, if you just mix them all together, it just makes a really beautiful blush, and it does have a little bit of a sheen to it. It is not completely matte, but I absolutely love this blush. I've been going back and forth between these 2 highlighters all month long, and I actually bought them probably the first week in June or the last week in May. I can't remember exactly, but this first one is raved about on YouTube so much I just had to pick it up. It is the Becca highlighter in Moonstone, and when I was purchasing this, I was going back and forth between this one and the other one. I think it's called Opal. This is just such a gorgeous highlighter, and it gives you just the most gorgeous glow. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I actually have this on my inner corners today. I was using this on the tops of my cheeks until I bought this other one, and then I've kind of just been using this one on the inner corner, and sometimes I'll flip-flop and use this one on my cheekbones, but recently I've been using this other one. But that is such an amazing highlighter, and I see why it's raved about so much. I'm not particularly a fan of the packaging. It's not horrible, but it is pretty durable. But it honestly just looks kind of like a UFO to me. The other highlighter that I've absolutely fallen in love with this month is the Laura Mercier Shimmer Block in Peach Mosaic. And I have not ever purchased anything from Laura Mercier, but this is gorgeous. This is just such a beautiful highlighter. And if you just swirl all of these colors together, they just give you such a nice glow. And it kind of depends on which colors you get more of. Obviously, that one has a lot of brown in it, so it's kind of more of like a coppery. But if you just kind of do the lighter 3 shades, you can get this highlighter, which is stunning in itself. You can get so many different uses out of this because you can just swirl any of the colors together and you can create 2 different highlight shades just like I did right there. Or you can just get one individual highlight and just get that color. It's just so beautiful, and this is really versatile, and the color payoff is so good. Last but not least, I have lip products, and these are seriously some of the best lip products I've ever used in my entire life. I don't know how I ever lived without them. But the first one I actually bought on recommendation of Makeup by Tiffany D. I think she included this in her favorites a month ago. And this is one of the Bite Beauty lipsticks. I am absolutely in love with these. They smell good. They're good for you. If you ingest them, they have more natural ingredients, so it's not terrible for you. And this color is so pretty. This is Retsina from Bite, and this is just a really, really pretty natural lip color, and this will look good on anybody. I can't even say enough good things about this, and as you guys can see, it's just a really beautiful lipstick. It has a really beautiful sheen to it, and it's just a really nice nude to have in your collection. And I love the formulation of these. They're not drying, they're really moisturizing, and they're pretty long wearing too, so definitely suggest this if you guys are looking for a good new nude lipstick. The last product that I have to show you is probably one of the more expensive lip products that I've ever bought, but honestly I feel like it was worth it because I am in love with it. I bought this on recommendation of Amanda Ensing. This is the Dior Fluid Addict Lip Gloss, and this is in the color Whisper Beige, and I am in love with this color. It is so beautiful. This is the first Dior product that I've ever bought. This color is just so pretty. It just gives you a really nice warm color on your lips. You can totally wear this alone, but I like wearing this with a more nude lipstick like Myth from MAC. And this just layers on top of it really well. The formulation is so creamy, it's moisturizing, it's long wearing, and it smells really good too. My last 2 favorites I don't actually have to show you. I will just quickly tell you about them. First of all, I have a favorite show of the month. It is season 2 of Orange is the New Black. And if you guys have never heard about this, it is a Netflix original series, and it is basically amazing. I watched the entire 2nd season in I think a week's time. So if you guys have never seen that, I will try and leave a link to the show down below, and you guys should definitely go and check that out because it was amazing. And my second favorite is actually a new Starbucks drink, and this is really rare for me because I was totally hooked on the caramel frappuccinos, and that's basically all I would ever get when I go there. But lately I've tried a new drink and absolutely love it. It is the iced caramel macchiato, and if you guys are in love with this as I am, give this video a thumbs up because that drink is amazing. I usually mix mine up. I don't like to drink it separate because I think it tastes kind of off, but if you guys mix it up, it's so good, and I highly suggest that. So that is it for this month's favorites. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy seeing my favorites for every month, make sure you give this video a thumbs up so I know that you guys like them, and I'll keep doing them. If you guys missed my last video, I will leave it as the first link in the description box. I showed you guys what was in my purse, which is the Rebecca Minkoff Mini Mac. So if you guys are curious about that, then click on the link down below to go check it out. And I think that's it. So I want to thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this, make sure you give it a thumbs up because it helps me out a lot. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!